Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm stepping away from talking about personal finance and I'm going to be sharing with you my morning routine and what it consists of, and ultimately what I believe to be a very productive morning setup, which is consisting of good habits, discipline. So my morning, actually, as I'm talking to you now, it's currently 10 past 10 at night. So normally my mornings actually start the night before, where I do a lot of pre-planning, prepping my diary, my to-do list, lining everything up. So come the morning, haven't really got to think too much, just got to wake up, switch the alarm off and just open up my to-do list and just follow it step by step. So I'm a big believer in having a really good structure for your morning. I don't think it's all about waking up early, but for me, get going, start my day, hit my workout, normally leads me to having a very productive day in business and in personal life. So in the morning, I'm going to show you exactly what I get up to, from my workout to how I'll start some work, meetings, kind of how I'll die down late mid-morning, early afternoon, and then hopefully you take something from it and maybe you add some of the habits, some of the methods that I use into your morning routine as well. So I will see you in the morning. Good morning. So it's 6:39. We're about to start today's morning routine and filming, and the question is, does the early bird really catch the worm? Good morning everyone. So I'm awake, I'm alive, and I'm outside the gym. So this is my favourite part of the morning. Reason being is I come here to work out, I come here to get in a good headspace. It's a time where I can reflect on the week, previous days, you know, things going on in my life. I can really get to grips with what's going on and what's yet to come. And it's a place where when I hit the ground running, it does set me up for a productive day. So I can think about all the things that I have to do today, make sure I'm prioritizing. I can make quick notes on my phone, you know, I can juggle things about because I'm in my most heightened state essentially. So when I'm working out, normally keep the Audible plugged in, or I might have 5-10 minutes just to start. When I'm going to do cardio, I'm going to take you in with me. I always start by doing 10 to 15 minutes cardio, normally an incline walk, just to get my heart rate up, start thinking about things, possibly watch a couple of YouTube videos, bit of motivation, and then I start going into my creative mode. New business ideas, new ventures, new things that I have to do for that day. How can I do things differently that day? What meetings do I have? So just basically being in a very good headspace, and that sets me up for the day. And straight after my workout, I've released all the endorphins, I'm good to go, and that's when I hit my peak performance time. And that's what I would really recommend everyone to work out, is when are you at your best? For me, like I said it before, it's probably that anywhere from 8:30 to 11 AM I'm going to be at my best, and then I tend to wind down my tasks, which you'll probably see later on. I think I'm going to work from the cafe starting this morning, finishing up at my house in my home office, and I'm excited to bring you along, show you what kind of workout I do. Today's going to be a bit of an all body. Yeah, I'm excited, so let's get into it.
She's a roller coaster. Oh, she's so flame. I'm burning up inside, but I can feel no pain. I won't try to stop her. She can't be tamed. I'm so in love with her. I fall and try again. Get up and try. Get up and try again.
Why else is it important to stay physically fit? Why do I enjoy it? Why do I do it? Well, a big answer is to create longevity, and what I mean by that is, you know, we're all working hard now, we're investing, and I want to be able to reap those rewards myself and with my family later in life. So if I can stay physically fit, mentally fit, and everything that I'm doing now will make sense later in life. You know, I want to be able to run around at 50, 60 years old while still enjoying everything that I've been working for now. You know, so that's why I try and stay clean with my diet, try and work out every single morning. You know, it's a habit. You know, do I want to work out every single morning? Honest answer is no, but I do it because it's a good habit, it's discipline, it keeps me very much focused, and it keeps me healthy. And then my family will benefit from that because I'm going to be at my best the whole time. So that's the big reason is longevity. I also believe that those who are physically fit and in really good shape, personally, I think they'll outperform those who are possibly overweight in business. I just think all round, as a person and what you can do performance-wise, if you are physically and mentally strong, I think your results will be a lot higher than someone who is unhealthy and overweight. I don't know if there's statistics behind that. I could just be making that up, but that's the way that I feel, that's what I believe. So I'm just coming to a finish now. Did a short run, just coming up to 15 minutes. I've got my Apple Watch recording what I'm doing here. Got my heart rate up, I've had my pre-workout. I'm ready to get into some weights. I'm going to take you along with me. Tell you what, I've been listening to my Audible. It's called The Most Important Thing by Howard Marks. It's a great book so far, some great principles in there. It's a new book I've just started this morning. Again, Audible, content creation, ideas, meetings that I've got to have today. I've just replied to a couple of emails, so I'm really in the zone. When I get into weights, I'm going to switch off, a little bit of music, and we're going to get into it.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me.
I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger that said it, and you can't achieve anything without hard work. And hard work doesn't happen if you've got your hands in your pockets. And believe me, there are no hands in these pockets. It's just hard work. Let's carry on.
There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait to see if it's worth your while. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me.
So, very quick gym top tip. I get asked, when do you listen to Audible? It's not while I'm doing weights. So I will listen to Audible whilst I'm doing cardio, because I can be in the zone. I can listen to it, but if I'm doing weights, I'm just all about the weights. I'm just concentrating on my workout. I won't focus if I'm listening to Audible. I won't really take it in. So it's just a top tip, little recommendation. Listen to Audible doing cardio, not while you're doing weights.
There's something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away.
So, I've just finished up at the gym. I'm now heading to the cafe where I'm going to be working this morning. I've got my first call that I've got to have with a client of mine in 15 minutes, so I need to get there, park up. Then I have a couple of Zoom meetings I need to jump on straight after that. I've got some book writing, about an hour I need to get done straight away. And then replying to emails. So I do something what I call batching. So again, I hit my priority tasks or primary tasks, whatever you want to call them. And I tend to do those in batches. So if it takes me a couple of minutes, just get it done. And then I know that I'm just knocking out those tasks that can be done fairly quickly. So that's what I'm going to do when I get to the cafe. I've got some emails I need to prep for tomorrow, so I like to do a lot of admin stuff where I can save myself time for later on in the week. Let's get to the cafe. I need to get parked up and I will take you along with me. So what I'll do is after my gym workout, I'll either head back home or I'll head to my local cafe where I end up getting a load of work done, open up the laptop and just start attacking a load of tasks.
You know, talks the investors through sort of step by step exactly that deal and what the risks are, the comparables and the exits.
So it is 11 AM, just finished a couple of hours working at the cafe, done some emails, had a couple of appointments on Zoom, I completed those meetings which went very well, did an hour of book writing, and now I'm going to head home into my office, get some client work done and just crack on. Hey everyone, so back home now, just had something to eat, got changed and now I'm just jumping into my home office, just set up the laptop, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit lighter tasks, basically some batch work that I do. So you know, I'm going to reply to emails now, client follow-ups. I'm going to have a look at a couple of projects that have been sent to me that need some private investment, so I'll go through that, see if that meets any of the requirements of my network that I have. And had a super productive time at the cafe where managed to get a lot of writing done for my second book. I had 2 Zoom meetings which were about projects and raising some capital for those, so they went very well, and then managed to have a couple of calls which were due last week and managed to get those done today, so sort of a bit of catch-up work as well. Now basically, you know, as we're coming, what's the time? So it is now 11:50. So now as we go into early afternoon, I'm going to start to wind down. So doing these tasks that don't take a lot of brain power, because where I wanted to be really productive was in the morning, new ideas, almost like a state of meditation, reflection. That's all done early in the morning, you know, hitting that workout, releasing in the endorphins, whereas now it's more about getting the secondary tasks done, you know, getting that tick, you know, that checklist done essentially. So that's kind of how I set up my day, really, is just hitting the ground running. And, you know, going back to does the early bird catch the worm? Look, I think it really depends on what you're like. You know, some people like to wake up in the morning, some people don't, you know, some people function better when they go to the gym in the evening, some people function better in the morning. There is no right or wrong, it's just what suits your life, your circumstances, what works around your family. And for me, getting up reasonably early, hitting the ground running, it's more about discipline. It's not essentially the timing behind it, it's the discipline, the pattern, the good habit that comes from it. And one thing that has been a huge difference to me, especially with progress and productivity, is getting rid of Instagram. And I'm going to do a separate video on that, why I decided to come off Instagram. For many reasons, but the productivity now has gone through the roof. You know, when I'm in my peak performance state, so like earlier when I was at the cafe getting my work done, I was in my peak performance. You know, I have that sort of 2.5 hour period from sort of 8:30 to, you know, call it 11 o'clock. That's when I'm going to get my best work done, where I'm going to generate new clients, I'm going to close clients, I'm going to get my real sort of productivity work done. Before, I would be procrastinating, checking Instagram, seeing what people are doing, always kind of comparing, seeing if, you know, I'm up to scratch, see if I'm competing with others, and that was unhealthy. Now I'm so much more focused. So, you know, I really recommend it, even if you just have a detox. Perhaps you don't come off totally, but you have a detox. So now I'm going to do probably another 2 hours work down here. Going to do a bit of script planning for some of my new YouTube later in the week, and then slowly wind down, and then I'll be doing the school run. And that is pretty much what I do every single day. It's nothing fancy, it's pretty simple, but behind it there is a method to the madness, and that is discipline and consistency. So, you know, hopefully this video has kind of helped, and maybe even going to make you think, okay, I could change this about my morning. Okay, I don't need to be up early. It's more about the discipline and habit behind it, which it is. And yeah, and that's basically my morning. Nothing fancy, just is what it is. So until the next video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.